Hey, what is good guys? Today we have another Raze lineup guide, but this time on Bind. Being one of the initial maps within Valorant, the tight angles and spaces around the spike sites are very prominent, meaning Raze excels with her boombot and paint shells. So without making you wait any further, here are the best Raze lineups on Bind. Bind is one of the earliest Valorant maps that Riot Games released. It is a heaven for Raze players because of the tight spaces where they can do blast pack plays, paint shell clears and boombot ability lineups. In fact, Raze is also considered one of the best Valorant agents when it comes to this map. If you're an aspiring main of the Brazilian duelist, here are the best Raze lineups in Bind for Valorant to help you win more games. Starting with Raze's boombot ability, our first lineup is for attacking A site. You'll be able to clear most of A showers with this boombot, especially the entrance from A site. This is really good for allowing your team to progress forward and taking control of the ultimate orb. You want to position yourself by the first window you can see in the video and aim at the opposite wall in A showers. This lineup will not clear the close left corner or in the cubby of the right of A showers, so be careful. Moving on to the second lineup, this one will clear A showers as well as close right on A site. This is best used after pushing into A showers as it will clear the entrance to A site. Boxes immediately right of that entryway will be cleared too. It's a very common area for defending enemies to hold. This is because whilst you are checking A heaven, they will get a free kill. To do this boombot lineup, you need to stand in the close left corner we mentioned previously, then aim at the same wall just on the corner. The boombot will bounce, clear the rest of A showers and go through the A site entryway. Our third lineup will help clear A cubby from A short. It can also clear out A teleporter and the area in front of A site, but it will likely get destroyed before it can. This should also clear behind the boxes in A cubby, meaning no one can lurk here. To perform the lineup, you want to stand in the corner by the entryway to A link from A short, just by the barrel. Aim into the sunlight and just below the posters on the opposite wall. You do not need to be super accurate, so just give it a go. Moving over to B site, we shall give you a boombot lineup to clear B window, or as you might know it, B hookah. The lineup has you starting in the entryway from B link to B short, just against the left wall. You then want to aim at the opposite wall. On the wall you'll see some graffiti of a vase. Aim at the top of this. The boombot should go through the entryway at the top of B short and it will clear out the whole of B hookah. Be careful of enemy agents lurking behind the brown boxes though, or enemy agents swinging from B hookah early and dying because you have your boombot out. If you find yourself pinned down by an enemy agent holding B long, well this boombot will allow you to clear out B long and B garden for your team. It will allow you to avoid a long range fight with an operator or a vandal. You can also swing your boombot here too. Stand at the bottom of the fountain in B lobby, where you can see us stand. Aim at the opposite wall on B long and throw. The throw graphic should touch the corner of the right wall about halfway up. This hopefully makes it easier if you're struggling. Moving over to defensive side boombot lineups, the first will start on A site, and it will clear A showers. It's very good for seeing if the enemy team is pushing through A showers. Be careful you do not get shot by enemy attackers from A cubby however. This is because you'll be playing very aggressively and forward on A site. Stand on the corner of the ruck, just outside of the A showers entryway. Aim to the right hand side of the entryway, aiming into A showers. The boombot will not only clear all of A showers, but will also leave and enter A lobby too. This will scout out enemy agents who are hanging back. This lineup might seem like we're overcomplicating it, but trust me, this one is elite. The boombot clears the left side of A short, and it will also sweep over some of A cubby. You want to aim at the left side of the tyre on the brown boxes in A cubby. Aim your crosshair halfway up the edge of the smallest brown box. The boombot will clear all of the left side of A short and part of A lobby. This is great as you can play aggressively and lurk in A cubby. Clearing all of the left hand side beforehand will mean that any attacking agents have to come from the right. Now we're unsure whether to class this lineup as an A site or a B site lineup, so let us know what you think down below. But whilst we're at it, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. The lineup has you start in A site, but the boombot clears B short. If you haven't guessed it already, you'll be sending the boombot into A teleporter. Stand against the second line from the left on the box by A site. Fire your boombot into the bottom left corner of A teleporter. The lineup will clear the whole of B short, as well as any enemy agents pushing into B hookah. Get the chance to use this lineup, do it. This lineup is 100% a B site lineup, as you'll clear the whole of B short from B hookah. Stand against the left hand side of the B hookah entryway. Aim directly at the corner of the brown boxes in the top of B short. The boombot will hit the right side of the brown boxes, bouncing all the way down B short. Be careful of enemy agents lurking at the bottom without destroying it. This will give you a full sense of security and you might swing into a 5-man spray down. Moving away from boombots but over to paint shell lineups, we will once again start with attacking A site. There are 2 benches in A short. Stand against the middle of them. There's a letter A in the distance. Aim at the tip of that, then run and throw. If you correctly aim the paint shells, they will land directly on A truck and explode, damaging defending agents on both sides. Agents such as Jet, Raze and Omen play on the truck to get an off angle, so this lineup is very good at negating that. We know you Raze mains need lineups for other maps too. Luckily we can fill all of your paint shell and boombot desires with our lineup guides for every other map in the game. The likes of Haven, Icebox, Fracture, Ascent, Breeze and Split. Quickly moving over to B site, this paint shell lineup will clear the whole of B backside from B hookah. There's more often than not a defending enemy playing around here every round, so with this lineup you can force them out. Stand behind the box so that the green triangles in the background line up with the top of the box. B backside can be very hard to clear, so make sure you use this every round you can. Now that you've learned about the importance of lineups for an agent, be sure to learn all the other lineups for the same map, Bind. Clearing B cubby can sometimes be a pain unless you're Raze. There's almost always an enemy agent lurking here. Stand just in front of the box at the back of B hookah. You want to place your crosshair at the top right corner of the B hall roof. Be prepared to shoot down fleeing enemies afterwards. A good tactic we recommend is to have an agent such as Viper on your team. This means that one of you can perform one of the previous two lineups and one can perform the other. B site does not have many other places to lurk on site, so cutting off these two is a breeze. For a bonus effect, get a player to smoke off the entryway from B hall to B site. Our final lineup of the guide, we will be defending A short from the back of A site, but just before we tell you how to pull it off, consider watching our lineup guides for other agents on Bind. These include Viper, KO, Killjoy, Sova, Phoenix, Brimstone and Fade. Regardless of who you main, there'll be something there for you. A short is very heavily rushed by attackers immediately, meaning this lineup will slow down that push. Stand against the edge, just below A heaven, at the back of A site. Line your crosshair with a metal disc just above A truck, then run and throw. The paint shells will explode just by A teleporter, over the brown boxes. That rounds off our comprehensive Raze Bind lineup guide. Let us know if you Raze mains have learned a thing or two for the duelist. If you don't play Raze but still want to learn lineups, consider checking out our other agent lineup guides as we said. That's all from us here at The Global Gaming, so good luck in ranked and we'll catch you next time.